Hello friends, welcome back to Vlogmas. Today Ayla and I are going to make a countdown to Christmas, and it could not have been easier. I mean, I did it with a 3-year-old, so hooray for that. And all we're going to use is a frame and this bag from Dollar Tree and a couple little decorations. Say hi.
Hi. Hi guys. Today we're doing what we do.
We're going to make a sign. This bag, this frame.
Yeah.
Hot glue.
Yeah, the hot glue.
Ayla is living her dream. What we did was just take this frame from Dollar Tree and rip that sucker open. This was an 11 by 14. It is real glass inside the frame, but we are going to take that glass out and then you don't need it anymore. So just make sure that you're doing this part, or if you're doing it with a kid, the kid's not touching that glass. So as I was pulling that back off, a couple of the tabs, I think 2 of them broke off. So just be careful when you're lifting that up. Originally I was like, oh, we'll just paint the background, but this sheet of paper that was already inside of it is just white on the back, so I just flipped that sucker over and I am going to use that as our background for the countdown. You could wrap it in wrapping paper if you want to do something more festive, but nope, I just flipped that paper right over to use the back.
Who got that?
I found this bag.
Where?
The Dollar Tree. Crazy, right? What a bargain! Even Ayla is impressed that I got this bag for $1. So this bag's great because its little nose moves around and it's the counter. I don't know about your house, but I have 4 kids and it feels like every child needs their own little countdown to Christmas, or it's just not the same, or they fight over them all the time. So I thought this was great to use to make a countdown, and then one of the kids could have it and they could count down all season long. So I'm just cutting the bag. I'm just making as much as a perfect kind of rectangle as I can. I'm just using my cutter here to make straight lines, but if you just have scissors, you can of course just draw a line with a ruler and cut out a straight line, and that will work out just as well. The bag is 2-sided, but you won't get 2 countdowns from it because only one side of the bag has the countdown on it. The other side has a cute little snowman, just not the countdown little nose. After we had him all trimmed down, we just use a glue stick to glue that white paper onto the backing of the frame. So Ayla is just putting the glue all around the edges. And you know, I probably could have used Mod Podge or something, or you know, anything else, but this worked out really well, especially since Ayla was making it. But any kind of glue you have, just pop that on there and you're good to go. I liked the glue stick because if we were to use like Elmer's like school glue or anything like that, it probably would have gotten a little bit wrinkly, but I just popped this on there and kind of flattened it out the best we could. I mean, we're putting the bag on top of it and that is a lot thicker, so I wasn't too concerned, and I knew that we were going to decorate it. I just kind of wanted the image, in case you could see through the decorations that we were going to put on it, to be the background to be white instead of that kind of cardboard. I'm just popping that glass out really carefully and setting that aside away from Ayla so it doesn't cause any issues. And I'm just popping that white backing right back into the glassless frame and just pushing down those tabs real carefully so no more pop off. And then I put the backing on first because I wanted to be able to kind of center the snowman around the frame, because I know sometimes when you put things back into the frame it slips around a little bit, and I just wanted to make sure it was centered within the frame. So now we're just adding glue to the back of our bag. Ayla is an expert gluer. and popping that right directly on the backing of our frame. We just push that on really well, and since it's a glue stick, it doesn't even take that long to dry, so we kind of just went right ahead and started decorating our frame. All of the things that we used for this DIY came from the Dollar Tree, so these are the little packet of wired garland, and we just pulled out 4 of those, and a bunch come in a pack, so we use less than a whole pack to do this. And I'm just using hot glue and going around and gluing those all around kind of like the frame and the white part of our snowman. I did end up adding 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom, and then just 1 on each of the sides of the snowman. We're all set. Look how good that looks. Then we just decorated it some more so it kind of matched some of the stuff we already have for Christmas. So you can tell the bottom and the top of this frame still only has 1 of those garlands. I do go back later and add a second, and you can kind of see how different it is. So I was just kind of playing around like how I wanted to decorate it. Did I want to like dress up the snowman? But I just decided to make a little bow and pop it in the corner of our frame. These twines and this ribbon all came from the Dollar Tree. I was really surprised because this ribbon was wired and it didn't say wired or anything on it, so I was really surprised it made such a good bow because it had that wiring in it. And yeah, I was really impressed. Thumbs up for Dollar Tree. And we just hot glued that up into the corner of our picture frame, and then Ayla wanted to add some of these jingle bells, so we put one right in the middle of the bow. I toyed with the idea of kind of putting them all around in the garlands, but I was afraid that they would fall off. I just didn't want to risk all these jingle bells falling off all over the place. So we just put that bow and 1 bell, and I think it looks so cute.
So good, doesn't it?
Let's see what this day was.
You want to say, oh yeah, put it on the day. Stay 6.
6.
Put it on the number 6.
6.
This one.
Day 6. What the?
Day 6. I mean, I guess you're supposed to go this way, huh? But you only know these little numbers, so. Vlogmas Day 6! Hooray!
I need these fingers.
Alright, tell everyone bye.
Bye, guys. See you on our next channel.
Guys, there are 19 days till Christmas. That's so crazy. So thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, you can find more from us here. Make sure you give it a big like, subscribe, because we are doing crafts and Vlogmas and Craftmas all December long. Let me know down in the comments, how many countdowns to Christmas do you have? Can you really have enough countdowns? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.